All right, hello and welcome. You know how it is. We are back to Terraforming Mars Solo Challenge. We are creating a new solo. I had just played a game that was super cool. It was with Viron, the one that lets you do blue cards twice. And I had a bunch of like asteroid cards, which were synergistic. But then some of the asteroid cards were broken. They only let you buy new asteroids and not spend them to terraform. So it was a pretty sad go, I have to say. But who knows? Maybe we'll get better luck today. Uh, Mineral deposit doesn't really work with anything. Maybe nuclear power, satellites, research for lots of science tags, at least nice. Inventrix could go for more cards. Getting more titanium. Like, if there's lots of space stuff, +1 value on titanium, +6 titanium here, and 3 titanium there, 19 titanium with plus value would be sick. But there's just nothing here. Like, you know, I guess you could do a giant solar shade. Fine. You could do a satellite and you could do a space haven. But that doesn't seem smart. I mean, but it is kind of cool, isn't it? Because then you get 2 more tags. This seems very silly. How much money are we going to start with, though? $23. So at most we can buy 7 because we're not spending any money on preludes. This is so silly, but let's do it. Wassa for 2 more cards and we'll see what happens. Luna Metropolis? I don't know, man. Space Mirrors? I don't know, man. So Phobos Space Haven, just because. Am I really, like, I have no Earth tags. Am I really gonna buy a Luna Metropolis? I am gonna buy a Space Mirrors. I am gonna buy a Giant Solar Shade. And then a 5 income satellites. And I save a couple titanium. We don't buy the Luna Metropolis this gen. And then we lose some of that income and get some energy. So I don't know if this was strong or weak. We did a lot of Venus terraforming, oddly enough. We got some energy out of it. We have some leftover resources to bring into our next gen. But 3 income, 1 titanium, and 3 power doesn't seem that strong. Our only action is to buy energy. But hey, we have research and stuff. So like, I don't know, that like we did something. Let's see, maybe we'll get more space tags, maybe we'll get more earth tags. Both would be cool. We didn't. We got titanium production though, which is quite nice. We could start pushing oxygen if we got the oceans. I'd rather not. Let's just take this, it's fine. We'll play research for more card draw. I mean, I have the 3 steel for a fuel factory. I could buy the steel to get the colonizer. Oh, what? When did I already have asteroid mining? I certainly didn't just get the card draw from fuel factory. I just didn't even realize I got asteroid mining. That's a sick grab. Much better. And next turn I'll have 6 titanium. I mean, what's not to love? I think that we don't worry about buying any energy. We're good. We are so good. That energy turning into heat is nice. It might put us in a situation where next gen we're good to take stuff. Okay, space tag, space tag, space tag. And honestly, some building industries, pretty nice. Holy, we are actually getting a Phobo log run here. It's kind of crazy. Asteroid mining is certainly like the card to get more titanium production. We may as well do a mineral deposit now to get our steel income. And then, like, before we hit 5%, I'll probably want this Jovian. I have 1, 2, then 3 Jovians. Like, that's kind of interesting. We have 2 energy tags already, so magnetic shield shouldn't be that hard to get to. Only having 5 heat is annoying. It's probably a good time to get an ocean from the government. That or oxygen, of course. Ooh, Venus infrastructure ×2. So thermophiles for terraforming Venus and extractor balloons. Flooding is at least an ocean. I'm buying a lot of cards there, but I think that's okay. I was thinking it's okay because of the flooding, but really, it might be okay because of the Deimos Down. Deimos Down would get us 2 heat bumps worth of heat income. 3 heat bumps total. And a bunch of steel back plus the placement. I mean, it's 3 income plus metal, right? Like, what's not to love? I was thinking I would flood for the card draw, but we don't need to do that. I can go for this card draw. If we do get a mining thing, then we can still play it on Pavis Mons. Underground Detonation, terrible card. But just so I don't mess this up, let's take our Colonizer Training Camp as well. This is Gen 4. Let's talk about our income. We've gotten 6 TR, so that's 6 money production, plus 4 here. That's 10 already. Then if we count up our metals, this is $4 worth of steel, and then plus 1 value on titanium. So $16 worth of titanium. So $20 worth of metals with at least a little bit of a spread between the two. Like, that's insane. That's $30 total of income, but a lot of it's locked into metals. Thankfully, I have tags that use titanium, and even though I don't have any steel, we don't have a ton of steel. So that's kind of okay for now. Effects are terrible. Actions are terrible. I mean, having the access for $7 energy is nice, but we don't need it. In terms of terraforming, our heat is pretty abysmal. Our oxygen is bad. We don't have any oceans really per se. And thankfully, of the 4 metrics, we do have a little bit of Venus infrastructure to set us up. And honestly, having any card that can use microbes is generally really a godsend. Not having any Earth tags makes this Luna Metropolis quite sad, but that's okay. We also have upside on points for Jovians because we have 3 Jovians already. If we get like a points card multiplier for Jovians, it's going to be sick. It's going to cost titanium, and we're going to be happy. Let's go ahead and get another ocean. I could grab oxygen, but just setting up the oceans now makes sense. Optimal arrow breaking is huge. Beam from a thorium asteroid is huge. Venus Governor is huge, and this is something that uses steel. So yes, 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 yes. Holy moly. That's all I can say. Holy moly. I'd like both of these, since I can't afford Beam from a thorium this turn. So we can get our discount. Ooh, excuse me. A discount. And then thermophiles, right? Look at that. Venus Governor for free. I'm just wondering if I want to do my flooding or not. But no. Thermophiles. And then put onto yourself. And that's pretty cool, honestly. Like, we're going places. I promise. I'm just questioning whether I want an ocean. Like, it's always nice to put one here. In fact, I will. Forced precipitation, topsoil contract, money for microbes. Money for Earth is not that good for us, but it is a space tag. I don't know that I need forced precipitation if I have extractor balloons and the microbe card. But it's hard not to take it. I guess I won't. I already have something that if I get one sec. Main menu, and we're gonna resume this game. This is our game. I didn't want to do that action yet because I want to get $1 for every microbe we play, and I didn't have a chance to play that card yet. Topsoil contract. Okay. Beam from a thorium. Topsoil. Get a microbe. That gets us $1. I don't mind losing a point for the 2 cards. Natural Preserve. I don't mind getting a point and probably just picking up. If I pick up the 2 plants, I get my first oxygen. But I'd rather just get my 2 plants from this ocean when I play the Protected Valley with the steel. This is fine. Morant, man, it would be so much better if we had more earth tags, because we have 2 earth multipliers. But that's fine. Let's start getting help with oxygen. It's going into Gen 7, which still means it's early, but not having any plants is a little nasty. Nitrolithic moss and insects, both good. A 1-point animal is nice, but I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to be the opposite of greedy, and I'm not going to take it and hope that we get a 1-point animal later on. Maxwell base, interesting. That could help build microbes. It's also like $1 per turn worth of microbe. Or it could help us build extractor balloon things. So, I mean, I said I wanted Protected Valley. I also like nitrolithic moss, though. So I put the greenery here. I put this greenery for the 2 plants back. I can still get nitrolithic moss. But is extractor balloons better? I genuinely don't know. Man, we've been offered so much space tag stuff. Like, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Also, this costs the same, and it's 4 income worth of money instead of 3. Like, that's crazy. I should do this. And then I don't have enough for extractor balloons, so I get the nitrolithic. And if I have a couple dollars left, which I do, I get the rad suits. 10 to 4, 2, 4, 5, 30 TR. I don't know, man. That seems pretty okay. I don't have enough heat income, but thankfully that beam from a thorium gave me 3 energy, 3 heat. So 6 overall, and that's a game changer. So an earth tag is probably still worth playing. A space tag is worth playing. Lava tube is probably worth playing. All of it's good. Buy all the cards. Ask questions never. The earth tag means that I could do an earth tag run for it right now. With that, Luna Metropolis and Miranda Resort. The reason not to would have been extractor balloons, but these are the cards I want to play for, like, big points. Right? They just stack up. Like, we already have 14 points on cards. It increases income. Like, it's fine. It's fine. We do need to get Maxwell base soon, or any other card. Like, I would buy a Stratopolis that gives you 2 floaters per turn. Like, I have a huge faith in that. Meat industry, imported nitrogen. So now any animal cards are good. All of this is good. Points per city is not going to be good. So let's not worry about that. Space events are also incredible for us. We have to remember that. So extractor balloons, we do need it. Boom. And what else? Optimal air braking is money back on space events. So with that, import from Venus makes a lot of sense. And then what? I don't have pets or anything interesting. Lava tube settlement I could play for the 2 plants, which is nice, but I mean, it's nice. I mean, like, fine. Like, whatever. I'll use my steel. Get a greenery like next gen. If I had enough money, I could buy Maxwell base, and that would be sick, but I do not. We still have space tags to play in future gens. We still have lots of titanium coming. Next gen will have 2 heat bumps worth of heat. Going into Gen 10 means that we really do need to focus on terraforming. So I'm glad that I did get that that little bump played. Methane from Titan is probably still worth playing. Strip Mine is going to help get push us over the edge of oxygen. So I'm not worried about this titanium thing anymore. That's gonna get us the free heat income, heat bump. This is gonna get us more points. Maxwell base, I'm looking at you. Permafrost extraction, I'm looking at you. The reason I'm looking at Maxwell base is because getting the second floater gives us the break point for 2 Venus bumps right now. And that's just sick. Getting that extra bit of TR. I don't think I can put this permafrost extraction down in a way that gives me my insects. But insects right now is only 2 income, which is a bit underwhelming. Still, maximize money back does let me get insects after all. I mean, one more turn of producing is worthwhile. Like 6 plants for $9 is better than buying a greenery. We still need oxygen help. We need a lot of help, but that's one of them. Media Group is sick. Quantum Extractor is not playable, but Atalanta makes it. And then this is something to do with my steel. Great draft. Holy. Atalanta. Money microbes. Wow. And again, we get money every time we get a microbe played. Carbonate. Processing. Be great to get a city card here. Sulfur eating. It's going to make us like $4. And it's going to cost me $4. But I mean, it could be better. Could be worse. Not having a... I guess it'll be my money microbe card. Because both of these are going to enhance themselves this turn. And then this turn and next turn, Maxwell base will bring them both up to being a Venus bump. Is what this is going to be. And there's more things for floaters. I don't know how I feel about this. This is kind of underwhelming for a finale. I am going to want Media Group. I don't need it right this second. I could get events for like everything though. It makes me want to just like not spend my money this turn. I'm going to lose $2 worth of income of TR. Whether I bought 2 heat bumps or 2 Venus bumps. I guess it's $3. But like... yeah, I don't know, bro. We're going to make it on a few things. Venus is far out. Oceans are far out. So much money and steel and stuff, but I just have to wait. There's like no real good card draw other than buying an ocean. But if I'm going to buy an ocean, I may as well buy 2 heat bumps. And then we'll still need 2 heat bumps. So I guess that's fine. So heat bump gets us an ocean. The ocean gets us a card. Fish. Yo, that makes meat industry super playable. Let's go. And it makes imported hydrogen sick. Sick. We love this. This is awesome. Let's take all our resources to next turn, and we'll just be super efficient. We have a greenery ready. We have half a greenery coming in, plus the ocean placements. I still think I need an oxygen. I need a lot of Venus, but the oxygen's expensive. 2 oceans, 2 heat bumps, 2 Venus bumps. This would give me money back from being a space event. It would give me $6 and 3 heat, but the heat isn't a big deal. And the $6 is less than the 10 I would do to buy the card and play it. A floater on you. Heat bump, heat bump. Bump here. Bump here. Meat industry. Fish. Media Group. Lake Marineris. Who doesn't love thick Lake Marineris? If I were to get another ocean, I would put it here and not there. So I'm not going to worry about this lava flows placement. Like it is what it is. I have my meat industry plate, so I can get this. I now have microbes and everything, so boom. Microbes on money microbes. And then fish on fish. Again, making lots of money on the rebate train. 2 Venus bumps is nice. But I need so many more. So, Venus bump. Venus bump. I need an ocean and 2 oxygen. Well, money back. Money back. What? No, game, no. Dude, you killed me on the asteroids last game, and I had to scrap the run and not show it on YouTube because you broke the blue cards. And I didn't even post the run. I almost posted it as like a screw you, Terraforming Mars. How could you break my game that was working? And now, oh, come on. I refuse. I refuse. You're not right. You're wrong. You're wrong. Give me my $12, man. Like with what do I do with $12? What do I do with $12? If I had $12, okay. If I did, I could buy the last ocean. The last ocean goes here. Bing, 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 bing. And I get $2 back. And 2 plants, but I don't have enough for the next freaking greenery anyway. With the $12 plus the 2 from the adjacency, that's 14. I would have 27 for a Venus bump and an ocean, right? 15, 18. That's 33. So 27. And if I sold every card I have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. I would only have $22 total. $5 worth of selling cards. $2 worth of adjacency. That's 7 total. Plus $12 worth of microbes. $19. With 19 more dollars, I would have... No, 19 plus 13, that's like freaking 32. Right? And then... Oh no. And then I need 30. I need 15 and 18. Which is 33. So I'm $1 short. I'm $1... Even if I could make the money that I deserve, I'm $1 short. Wow. And I can't make the money I'm owed for some reason because the game hates me. What would I do with the money? I mean, I could always go and grab 2 titanium. That's like $16 towards this, but like what the hell, game? How could you? Give me my TR. I'm so mad that this... I mean, I did another action. Does that change this? No. Okay. Game's broken. They broke my game. Who let them do it? Who let them break the game? I mean, I could buy this, but instead I'll buy the Lost Venus. I guess that actually leaves me enough to buy both, because I can sell. What a life. I mean, dude, if I technically didn't play that many events, so I never needed to actually play Media Group. I lost money on this card. I didn't get many animals, right, other than like 3 things at the end. So Meat Industry, other than using steel to be played, was kind of a net loss. Like, we had a lot of combos that could have hit much harder, basically. And instead, I don't have a single water. I'm missing a water. At least my final greenery can go around my city. But this wasn't meant to be a points run for ground game, greeneries and cities. Though I really did want the city here and the greenery there. It was the 27 points on cards. And that's without a Jovian multiplier. Come on, right? Come on. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I sure did. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now. I didn't actually. I'm mad. But that's fine. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.